Well, first off, my apologies. We didn't get any videos done today because we were short a couple of people. A couple of people were a little bit sick, and Amy was working, jogging horses, getting horses ready. I was going with horses all morning. It was kind of cold. Anyway, kind of a miserable little day in the morning, but all the babies did their work well and looked good. I was very happy with them, but I did have to train 6 horses fast today. Now, although Game Set Match isn't a stable horse, so to speak, she is in the stable. She trained better today. We took all the stuff out of her mouth and just went with a rubber bit. I thought she was much better today. Our only options with her, as I said to Randy the other day, is to race her at the Meadows, where you are allowed to race when you make a break off a qualifier. In Ohio, you still can't. So do we take her to the Meadows? She has had her issues where she wheels and, does ignorant things, but I didn't find her that ignorant the other night. She made a break fair and square. I just had her up to the gate a little earlier. I think the gate was it seemed like to me it was walking along kind of slow, and I just got there a little soon, and she made a break. I can rectify that at the Meadows next week. I trained Whispering Song for Mr. Andrew. She's almost done her foray with the stable. She went 1 mile and 2-1 today at Northfield Park. She'll be entered in to go next week, and then does hit a stake race at the end of the month. Would she have the fair final or consolation? One or the other, I'm not sure. And then Smoking Hot Irish Girl, I trained her in 2 minutes. She had a little yellow booger in her nose, but she scoped good after. Just this weather, right? It's just that fall, damp weather. It wasn't a wonderful day today, but it was. It could have been worse. She went 1 mile and 2 minutes off half and 1-1 apiece, so she'll be plenty tight for next week. I know a couple of my partners said, I don't know if she'll be tight. My answer to them was the same that I give to everybody. Has anybody ever seen the stable.ca send a horse out short? They'll be tight, don't worry. Plenty tight for next Saturday. Very happy with those 3, and then I trained him Sweet on Pete, 1 mile and 2-2, come half and 59. There were a couple of flecks of blood there. Now, we couldn't train her on Lasix today. We just trained her on Robenal or glypropylate, which maybe not as strong as Lasix. I'm not worried about the tiny little blood. She didn't train hard. There was just a few little flecks there. The veterinarian has a plan in place with Jason to have her treated up for next week real good. Also, Purple Aura, she bled a little bit. Now, she's never been on Lasix before, so I said maybe we just put her on Lasix. It's not going to kill her. So I think you're probably going to see Purple Aura debut on Lasix next week. Her training mile itself was adequate, was pretty good. I've seen her better, but I've seen her worse. I thought she was pretty good this morning. Her and Pete were both very good. And Amor Diener, who I've been watching, and the only reason he's still here is because he was scratched off of a bad line. We're just looking to put some good lines on him, and he was better today. He went 1 mile in 58 and 4 off a half in a minute apiece. So a good mile from him. Everybody that I trained today, I was happy with. I wasn't displeased with any horses. The only horse that bothered me all day was that the last one we went with was a Father Patrick. She was just being stubborn, being very, very stubborn. But at the same token, they're babies. They're going to do that from time to time. But you went with a bunch. Was any of your horses bad?
No.
We're going to get something to eat. Is that okay with you?
No.
Oh, no, you don't eat anymore?
No, I'm not hungry. No, you.
Really? But you can't tell me when I'm allowed to eat, can you? Am I allowed to go eat something to eat? No. Okay. We are going to get something to eat. Going to get a bite to eat, and then we're going to go back to our house at Northfield. Have a little siesta, maybe. I know. Where's what, honey? This is Ohio. You know where you're at. You're silly. Anyway, Amy was happy with the horses. She went. Who'd you go with today? You went with the little down by the seaside guy.
Yeah, Gypsy Hill.
Gypsy. I like Gypsy Hill. He's one of my favorite Ohio breds. Gypsy Hill, and you went with the Pacing filly. A fancy like. Is that name Fancy like? So very happy with the babies we went with today. I think they're getting to the point now where, geez, in about a week or so, we might be able to give you a decent video, get an early look at them, how they're doing, because in sets and going to and from the track, there were no issues whatsoever. So I think what we might be able to do is maybe in the next couple of weeks get you a little video of those horses. We're bringing in our Ontario breds this week to be broke. Amy and Danny broke. What's her name? Seasons of Love this week said she broke very, very good. We're bringing the other ones in as we make room, right? Make room for, we need the stalls. So a couple of 2-year-olds will be going out. One of the stables is leaving, that is taking up one of the some of the stalls at the burn. And as we go through the next 3-4 weeks, we'll have our full transition into a fall schedule. So that's where we're at right now at the stable. That's where everything is going, how it is going. I've been very happy all week. How couldn't we be happy all week with everything that has gone on? That was your fault, not hers. How couldn't we be happy all week with what has gone on? Sintra was sensational last night. So was Atlas Hanover. We just had a great week. So let's keep building on it. Hopefully we can keep building on it as the fall goes on. We get the London sale coming up next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll be going down Monday with my wife and probably our kids to look at the horses. After school. To look at the horses Monday afternoon into the evening. And then Tuesday, I'll be doing some bidding on some horses likely. Wednesday, that'll be the Amy and Danny show. I have to go with the horses Wednesday morning. Hey, you. Turn that down. I have to go over and go with the horses Wednesday morning at Northfield. Then I have Macho Martini Wednesday afternoon at the Meadows. And then come back here Wednesday evening for our horses in later on. And then back to Ontario on Thursday. That's kind of how my schedule is going to be for the next little while. Wednesdays over here. Saturdays hopefully with my family when they can come over here. And then otherwise I'll be moving around from Ohio to Ontario. So we're in the midst. We're well on our way. I'd say past the half-mile mark of getting all the horses in the places they need to be for both Ohio and Ontario, moving stalls around, moving horses in and out. But I would say within the next 3 weeks, everything will be locked in and moving smoothly. So I can only say if this is not smoothly, I'd be very happy to what smoothly looks like, because we've had a great day, a great week, and a great last few days for sure at the stable. So got a handsome face in tonight. Who else do we have in tonight? Do we have anything in? No free lunches in tonight, right? No free lunch. Got the 10 hole tonight. That's going to be tough. But we do have a handsome face in here. I'm going to be interested to see how this guy starts. We had some people saying, oh, maybe he won't be any good this week. I'd be surprised. He trained very, very good the other day. I'd be more surprised if he wasn't good than that if he was. So we'll see how it turns out tonight. Wish us some luck. I will talk to you all very, very soon. Still got your videos to do. I'm going to start on them today into tomorrow, and then we'll head home tomorrow afternoon. Take care.